shack, and over there, his mangy dog, Harpua. And spread out below him, it's the suburban sprawl. There's a house, there's a window, and everything's all perfectly in sync. The fireflies are blinking their little lights in sync. The whole universe has become totally in sync, and the moon is lined up with the Earth's orbit, and the moon is shining in through the window. And in the window, there's this boy sitting on his bed. And we've all heard this story so many times for 40 years. But this time, I think if we all really concentrate together, I'm concentrating right now. Are you concentrating? It's almost like I can really see him. It's almost like I can see him. He's sitting on his bed right now, having a peaceful moment. Oh, it's Jimmy! And he's petting his beautiful cat. Help me out here. Poster nutbag! Suddenly, across, over there in the sky, storm clouds begin to gather. Jimmy's petting his dog. The old man is over there in your mind's eye. Harpua runs out into the storm. Poster nutbag gets scared. He leaps out the window. There's gonna be a fight. Poster nutbag comes across Harpua. They're standing in front of each other. There's lightning, there's thunder, there's horrible sounds. It's gonna be an awful fight. Look! The storm's gone! Jimmy?
Yes, Dad?
Jimmy, I have some bad news.
What is it, Dad?
It's about your cat, Poster.
You mean Poster Nutbag?
Poster is dead. Poster is dead. Poster's so dead.
How about a goldfish?
I don't want goldfish.
Really, goldfish.
I don't want goldfish. Reconsider
Goldfish.
I don't want goldfish.
What the hell do you want?
I want. And suddenly, after 40 years, Jimmy finally realizes that his dad has been trying to buy him off with another pet every time Poster Nutbag dies, which is a lot of times. And he's had it. That's it. Jimmy asks himself, where's the nurturing older presence in my life? Preferably in female form. Beloved actress Annie Golden, what are you doing here?
Grandma! That's right! I'm Jimmy's grandma! Someone has to comfort the boy after 40 fucking years! Jimmy, I know you're sad! Give grandma a hug!
And Jimmy thinks to himself, my dad is a gaslighting asshole! Why is dad so weird? Why is this town so weird?
Jimmy, I know you've lived in this strange and incredible place your whole life, but there's a shit ton about this town you don't know.
Yeah, Grandma, for example, like the fact that the guy who owns Harpua is the same guy who gave Esther the doll.
That is correct, Paige!
Or the fact that your granddaughter, Jimmy's cousin Reba, you gave a ladle to because you thought she had an interest in cooking, but then she started to make fake meat in the bathtub.
That's right, Johnny! Reba!
And I also know that years ago, this dude, Colonel Forbin, tried to save this place by getting the helping friendly book back from the evil king who stole it.
That's not the whole story, Mike!
I'm confused.
Hey, Jimmy, maybe this will help.
Jimmy, it's time! It's New Year's Eve, and I can't let you bring in another New Year without knowing the real story of Gamehendge!
Our story begins in a world out of balance, with a retired colonel on a suburban street on Long Island. Colonel Forbin looks square in the mirror and dragged the blade across his cold cream skin, and thought again about the door. At first he had tried to ignore it, but he soon found that it was impossible. So on this morning, Colonel Forbin stepped through the door. Passing through the corridor, I came upon an aged man in the midst of all the honor. He was on his way to see the king. Wilson, Wilson, Wilson. He led me through the streets of Prussia talking as he tried to brush about that stirring underneath his reveal. He said there was a place where we should go. So he led me through the forest to the edge of a lagoon by which we wandered till we reached a lovely stream. The night grew very quiet as we stood there. He lifted up his visor and he turned to me. He said, "Come from the land to do it. Come from the land to do it. Come from the land to do it. But I never ever got back there, and I couldn't get my time, 'cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died. so people practically extinct from doing things smart people don't do. He said he was once a lizard too. His name was Rutherford the Brave, and he was beautiful. Their clumsy end was perilously near. The lizards would be safe, they said, that they would be enlightened by the rays of the helping friendly book. No pressure, only one existed. And Wilson had declared that any person who resisted was a criminal. Said I come from the land of darkness. Said I come from the land of doom. Said I come from the land of Gamehendge, from the land of the big brother. But I never let it go back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died. The helping friendly book at sea possessed the ancient secrets of eternal joy and never-ending splendor. The trick was to surrender to the flow. We walked along beneath the moon. He led us through the bush till soon we saw before our eyes a raging river. He said we can swim it if we try. And saying this, the night dove in, forgetting that his suit of arms would surely weigh him down, and so he sunk. And as his body disappeared before me, I bowed my head in silence and remembered all the thoughts that he had